7 continents wide, new experiences are never in short supply. So bring friends with you around the world. Mix some more and let your mind unfurl. Getting amongst it, you can learn that something differently than one gets perspective, and fun is what you bring with you around the world. Take a chance and let your mind unfurl. See how folks live around the world. Break stereotypes and let your mind unfurl. Meet brand new people around the world. Get amongst and let your mind unfurl.
We headed 9,000 kilometers to the south end of Central Europe to what was formerly Yugoslavia. Due to a series of political upheavals in the 80s and early 90s, the Republic of Slovenia sought their independence. In the spring of 1990, they were the first Yugoslav republic to hold free elections. After closing their border, the Yugoslav National Army was sent in to take control. After a 10-day battle and nearly 100 deaths, Slovenia came out with their independence. Now part of the European Union, Slovenia is the third most forested country in Europe. We flew into the capital, Ljubljana.
Our one and only contact in Slovenia is Mihail. With Mihail is his girlfriend Nadia. Mihail and Nadia are taking us in for a few days.
So far, so good. What could go wrong?
For this trip, Eugene was kept in the dark for who his travel companion would be. To his surprise, it was Shane Wallace, an old friend he hadn't seen in over 15 years. The last adventure they had been on together was the Hicks on Sticks tour in 1999.
You don't look the same. How does that work? And you still got your shorts on. I know. Don't come a knocking if the tents are wrong.
Just over 2 weeks to explore Slovenia, there's no time to be sleeping in.
This is Ljubljana, the capital of beautiful Slovenia. This is my good friend Shane Wallace from New Zealand.
This is Eugene, haven't seen this guy for 18 years. Here we are on another adventure, and we are in the city voted 2016 Green Capital, also the only country that has love in its name. How are you doing?
In this green capital, the largest park is Tivoli Park. At the edge of that park is a pump track. Unfortunately, Mihail was busy working, so we had to figure out our own way around town. With a city of over 300,000, it should be easy to ask around for any help.
Keep your shots and rolling the whole thing to the ramp, eh?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Rolling around Ljubljana is a good way to see the city, but with skateboarders, it's slow, as there's so much to offer. After spending the morning admiring all the street spots, we wanted to head into the city center, if we could find it. Even though we're here in peak tourist season, we can feel a sense of calm in the crowd. Partially, it's because the city center has been car-free for over 10 years. Pressurin Square is a tourist hotspot, which attracts over 1 million visits a year. There's even an area that has its own weather system, which in turn leads to some periodical maintenance. Feeling more useless than usual, Shane and Eugene lent an extra hand to the city workers.
Slow down, mate. Slow down.
The Ljubljanica River separates the square and the newer part of town with the old town and the market. This river was once a major trade and supply route. Today, it's a city famous for its bridges, such as the Triple Bridge. Connecting into the downtown district is the Dragon Bridge, which is named after Ljubljana's national symbol.
According to legends, that when Virgin crosses the bridge, the dragon wags his tail. Let's take a look. No wag, no wag.
On a nice day, taking a kayak or paddleboard on the river is a great way to meet fellow travelers.
Can't do this.
So you can find us some beaver.
You'll also see plenty of kaipu, also known in the Western Hemisphere as nutria, a sort of beaver-rat hybrid. But it's best to give them some distance, as they've been known to be territorial and aggressive if cornered.
He's probably going to get a beer.
The newest bridge is the Butcher's Bridge, which ironically is also Ljubljana's version of a love bridge, with couples professing their love with locks on railings, while shared with the sculpture of a disemboweled Prometheus in punishment for giving the knowledge of fire to mankind. This was a perfect setting to meet Alejandro, a traveler from New York City, skateboarding his way through Europe. Together, we ventured around the city, meeting up with some local skateboarders.
Right in there.
With Mahel leaving for a few weeks to organize a downhill race, we decided it was best to move on and meet up with him down the road. We found a place online for a good price. When we arrived, we found out why.
Man. Oh no, that's why. They said they got air conditioning.
Luckily, it turned out to be better on the inside.
We're here to learn how to fly. We don't have capes, but we're going to do it the easy way, in a wind tunnel.
And if you can imagine, this is the door. You're just gonna step as wide as you can in between. You're gonna push the hips forward, lift up the chin, and put the hands inside the wind tunnel on the airflow. A nice little arch in the back. Hips should be the lowest point of the body. Chin up.
After Eric showed us the demonstration, Shane and Eugene got suited up and ready to fly. With a total flight time of 8 minutes each, they gave it their best. By having a monthly electric bill of €30,000, they can output 1.1 megawatts of power, which generate winds up to 235 kilometers an hour. Along with there being a net above the fan, there's also a net at the top of the tunnel. It keeps you from flying out of the building if you get too high. After everyone finished their flights, Eric got them to turn the fans up even higher and proceeded to show us what over 100 hours of practice in the wind tunnel looks like.
Thanks, man. There you go. Thanks.
Top notch, probably.
Second to best, the real thing.
That's it.
After flying, we built up an appetite, so we went somewhere we could only go on a summer Friday night.
This only happens once a week. So if you're here on a Friday night, this is the place to be.
Apruda Kuna, Slovenian for Open Kitchen, has been around since 2013. With over 100 restaurants in the market, you'd have a hard time tasting the close to 1,000 different dishes available.
Just an explosion for the senses. The hardest part is picking what to eat. I have one of those moments I'm going to pick something and then I'll walk around and go, oh my God, I should have got that, should have got that, should have got that.
And with all the food comes all the social life. We found our flavor. Tortellini, Shane, Muscles, me. We're gonna sit down on the steps and have a local favorite, cock.
After Shane and Eugene sucked back some tasty cock, they headed over to the recycling station. All the plates, utensils, and packaging is either reusable or biodegradable. They even have attendants guiding people with the recycling, staying true to Ljubljana being the European green capital. The city is proud of its immaculate drinking water. There's as many as 35 fountains around the area with the intention to get people not to buy plastic water bottles.
Just like home, mate. Just like home. You like a cold one, don't you? Go on, give us a kiss. Liquid gold right here in Slovenia. Can't go wrong. Beautiful.